Zdravkoming is now live. Streaming MLB The Show 24, MLB The Show 24 Dodgers franchise mode.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Coming up on the first pitch, starting on the mound in this one, Justin Steele.
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that, and that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
The pitch. Jackie Robinson in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
First pitch, 120.
And a pitch. Bunting for a hit. Buckner. And he beats it out.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now Pee-wee Reese. Nobody out, runner at first. Sent down on strikes. He's got to be frustrated with that call. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expand a little bit with 2 strikes.
Duke Snider steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
There goes Jackie. Pitching for a strike. And it's safe. It's a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
The pitch. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. It wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him for 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Matt Kemp steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Fought off foul. Robinson at second with 2 down. At the belt and fires. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Man at second. Foul ball, still 0-2. is inside ball one.
It's a good take.
Two outs. Not close with that one. And the count is 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Man on second, 2 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Roy Campanella steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This is another guy capable of hitting tape-measure home runs. In the dirt, blocked. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch. That one misses, and that's ball 2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Mookie Betts in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that'll load the bases.
2 outs in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Now it's Mookie Betts in there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Here's the 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. So they load the bases, but leave them stranded. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game.
Who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just
back here at Wrigley Field. And on the hill in this one, Don Sutton. Singy, he is one of the best to ever do it.
True legend in this game with over 300 career wins. Always a joy to watch him go to work. It's effortless out there. Doesn't wear his emotions on his sleeve. Doesn't know when he's high or when he's low.
Here's the third baseman, Bill Madlock. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Throw on to Freeman. One gone, bottom half of the first. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Yeah, the batter now, Bill Buckner. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Foul ball. Righty delivers.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
1 down, base is empty. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Kicks and deals. Stays alive. That's out to center field. Hernandez on the move, but it's just out of reach. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
And next is the designated hitter. Runner on the move. Out towards left center. That's a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already is bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to...
In the air, right field. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him. Freddie Freeman delivered a masterclass in 2023. Freeman and Betts fed off of each other's success, and it helped Freeman produce a .977 OPS, 29 home runs, and more than 100 RBIs. That's a great season.
And a foul ball. The lefty fires. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And another ball. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His first homer of the year. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 1-0. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Sends it to first. 1 out in the second.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Now it's the right fielder, Yusniel Pruitt. 2 hits yesterday. 1 was a home run. That's a strike. 0-1. Pruitt, in his rookie season, 23 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Jackie Robinson.
So the batting order turns over. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jackie Robinson. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Trying to bunt his way on. Has to barehand it. It's there, and that's a great play. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Just some whips we roll. Oh, always we know.
Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now, Ernie Banks. The wide to kick the pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. Two balls, no strikes to count. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
And a pitch. Ripped to short. Betts whips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting the left fielder.
So up next, Moses Lou.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Ball one, no strikes. Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 2. Fastball for a strike. In the air, right side. Pruitt hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The second baseman.
Here's the veteran second baseman. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And here it comes. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. And it remains 1-0. Top half of the third inning, down the number 2 hitter, Pee Wee Reese. Steele back to work. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. That one ripped left field. Off the scoreboard and out of here. A mammoth blast to right. His first homer in the major Dodgers, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Snyder batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
The wind of the pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
Well, that's kind of what you expected at 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Wouldn't chase that time. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time to get him. One away on the strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Matt Kemp steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. One out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that's off the inside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And another ball. And the pitch. Struck him out looking. Two outs, base is empty. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Roy Campanella. He reached out a walk his first time. Right side, hard hit. To first, and that is the third out of the inning. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on the solo homer. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Back then you'd hit me up and it make me nervous.
As we go to the last of the third. Bellinger up to hit. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Pruitt brings it in. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Joe.
Digging in, Joe Random. And ball 1. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. And now it's even up. And a pitch. To the right side. He handles it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
The third baseman, number 5, Bill Madlock.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. And the batter now, Bill Madlock. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
And that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Just so sound in his mechanics. It's against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And here's the first baseman, Bill Buckner.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Check on the runner. That one well upstairs. 2 balls, no strikes. And a swing and a miss. The Cubbies down by a pair here in the last half of the third. High fly ball, right field. Pruitt sizes this one up. He makes the grab, and that is the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They're still down. It's 2-0. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's Mookie to hit. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Swing and a foul straight back.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2. On the ground to third. Slides for the stop. Gathers and throws, and that's a great play for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He's already homered here in this one. And that one clips the corner.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. Bases empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in 1 inning to get to him, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't...
And he's got it in right field for the 3rd out, so that'll do it. Here at Wrigley Field at the plate, Billy Williams.
The designated hitter, Billy.
The right-hander back to work. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's got like you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Ripped on the ground to second, gathers and throws to first. And that quickly 2 away.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Banks in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. He's safe. So man aboard. And up next for Chicago, Moses Lou. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And he swings through that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two outs. And 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. The Cubs trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job the other way.
Now it's the second baseman. Went down on strikes his first time through. That catches the outside corner. 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
back here at Wrigley Field. And now the right fielder, Yusniel Pruitt. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. The 0-1. Ball one there.
1-1.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He'll circle the bases. His second home run of the series. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Now here is Jackie Robinson. Base hit, left center field.
The batter.
And at first, Pee-wee Reese will hit next. He's already homered in this game. In the air, out towards left center. Lou brings it in with a nice running grab.
The batter, number 4, designated hitter, Duke Snyder.
And up next for Los Angeles, Duke Snyder. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Close, but called a ball. 1-0. Snyder, a former All-Star, 28 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Late with the swing there.
You know, Bill, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
And that one fouled off. Robinson over at first with one away. And another ball. Now snap throw to first. Robinson gets back easily. The 2-2 on the way. Gets under and pops it up. Nabs it. Now it's the power speed combo. Matt Kemp. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Fastball for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
1-1 now. That one missed. One run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the 5th. Good eye in that spot. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
The pitch. There goes Jackie. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Roy Campanella. And that's through there for a strike. The 0-1. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Fergie Jenkins.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's Mookie now. Misses inside. Ball 1. There's a strike. Here's a 1-1. And the slider just misses. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Turns and fires the bats. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shammy with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Cody Bellinger. The right-hander back to work. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And that one almost hit him. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Goes down looking. And here's the catcher, Joe Random. Grounded out his first time up.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
1-0. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The Dodgers leading by 5, last half of inning number 5. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 2. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So the lineup flips over. Bill Madlock, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 2. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are covered. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
The pitch. And that one's a little bit low. 1-1. Cindy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
And he deals. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout inning over. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Cubs nothing. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
The wind and the pitch. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. And another ball.
2-0.
Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Missing inside, and now 3-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Helpful.
3-2. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Leading off for Los Angeles.
Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Jenkins, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a 2-seamer, a curve, and occasionally uses a forkball. The 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Pruitt up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Freeman leads off first with 1 away. That misses the zone. 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
That's in there. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And another ball. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Now a chance for Jackie Robinson. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Righty to the plate.
I got a ball,
and a pitch out, but nothing going on. Big swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. No runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Cubs nothing. Here at Wrigley Field, now the number 2 hitter, Bill Buckner.
Bill Buckner.
Hawaii to kick the pitch. Misses outside, and it's 1-0. And that's in the dirt.
No strike.
And he grounds one to the right side. Robinson whips it to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The designated hitter, Billy.
And now the DH, Billy Williams. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Fastball for a strike.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now. Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
And the 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. And that skips in the dirt.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
A smiling face.
The Dodgers leading by 5 here in the 2nd game of the series. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the righty deals. And another ball. And a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Dives, but it falls, and now it looks like extra bases. Hernandez quickly throws it in, and they hold him at 2nd. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. Well, wore him down after an extended plate appearance. It ends with a knock.
At that point in at bat for a hitter, when you've seen that many pitches, you've gotten a look, you've fouled off pitches, so the confidence level is extremely high, and it seems like when you go that deep into an at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Sammy Sosa, the next to hit. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Outside low, and that's ball 1. One out and a runner at 2nd. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Man at second. Fastball for a strike. And it's 1-2. And a good eye there. That one to first, and he grabs it in foul ground. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Next pitch is outside. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him. That's the second out.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. And I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Now it's the shortstop, Ernie Banks. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Pitch is in there, and that is strike 1. Man on second, 2 down. The shortstop takes the ball. This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Cubs lead 1. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here at the friendly confines, we go to the top of the 7th. Now the third baseman, Pee Wee Reese. The pitch. In for a strike. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Hector Neris up and loosening in the pen. Almonte, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And the 0-1. And that one missing low. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Kicks and deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the right-hander deals. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
High chopper to third. Madlock. Whips it across. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now back, designated hitter, Duke Snyder.
Next is the designated hitter, Duke Snyder.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to